All right, kind of got a little ahead of my videoing, but that's all right. Pretty straightforward. Just adjust the height of the thing. And there's a video that I've added to my playlist, I think. I have to check to see if it is in there or not. Anyways, it's an older one, and I don't remember the channel, but they've gone through this and done a much better job than I'm going to do here. This is more for me to record anything I do, mistakes, things that, all that kind of stuff. All right, so there's snap ring that holds the clutch mechanisms in. Sorry for the poor quality of the lighting, but I'm working outside in the shed. Anyways, and there's a snap ring down inside of there, which I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't see it very well. I'm going to get a better light, get my light out of my phone here or something. And actually, there it is. It came right up. Cool. Sorry. Poor quality cameraman here. And alright. So snap ring is out. Set it right there. Actually set it on the floor here with the other one. Now comes the scary part. Let's see if this sucker will release without getting jammed up. I don't know what that. I guess it was just a mark of paint or something. I keep seeing it. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Real slowly. Boy, that was scary. Oh man, hung up a little bit. Anyway, hopefully it's got enough travel to let it go, because there it is. All right, it is free. Yahoo! All right, let's see. Get that out of there. There's the clutches. I've got all new ones. I can't tell if those are any good or not. And there's the spring that everybody talks about. All right, so yeah, just time to inspect everything, see what, if anything's bad, and put some clutches in it, put it back together, hopefully. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, this is more for personal knowledge of how this goes back together. That fits inside of there and comes out. There is a bearing on there, and it is, the lip goes up, although there's not much of a lip to it. There is a just slight lip there. And then there's a snap ring right there, which I almost get out with my finger, but can't quite, so actually yes I can. Alright, cool. Snap ring. Set that aside, and then all the clutches. No, there's a gear. What is this? The outer housing. Slides up and down. I'm not sure what's up with that. That's just the gear. Is that designed to be replaced, maybe? I don't know. Seems like it would go off the other way, not this way. I'm not sure. There's a one-way clutch down here that's really stiff. It smelled pretty burnt too when I took it apart. It's going now. See if I can put some oil in there or something. Alright, maybe that doesn't come off of there. I don't know. Anyways, I'll work at getting this out next and be back. Okay, I just took that and flipped that over on the table here. popped out. Cautious about all these bearings and springs. Again, there's another bearing there. It goes on there. The lip is up. I'll have to double check all those. There is a lip to. Is there a lip to that? There's a lip to that. So looking at it from the top, you have a bearing and the spring is on the right side going around. So and or looking at it this way also, there's a lip to the bottom of that. So looks like it can really only go on, well, it can go on multiple ways, but only go on right one way. So alright, need to take that all apart, clean it real good. Same with this. I have to look at these better. There's no rotational play in the shaft. There's a little bit side to side. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Rotational. Nothing there so far. I'm using the camera as my eyeballs because I can't see very well up close, but that's looking pretty good. I'll look at these a little better in better light, but so far it's looking pretty good. Inside of here looks just dirty. There's a bushing in the bottom of that. I'm assuming I have that. There's another bushing right there, very bottom, which I'm not sure about because I don't think anything rides in there. I don't know. Let's look at it again. And although this goes up and down, it doesn't come off. So not sure about that. That's okay. I don't need to replace that, I don't think. Okay, get the book out, read some more. I'll be back. I'm not sure where I left off with the last video, but turns out that I ended up having to purchase a new governor. And that's because this little washer on the side of it, can I focus on that anyways, turns out it's broken. See that right there. And I was unable to find just that washer. It's stainless steel, super thin. It's a little gnarled up too. Anyways, but so bought a new one of these. Yeah, what the hell, it's only money, right? So, yeah, put that together, put it on the output shaft here, and keep going. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Yeah, so that's where that one went, but I couldn't find a replacement. All right, be back. Alrighty, so yesterday I was able to take that bearing out. You see it way down inside there. Clean it out real good, make sure it wasn't all damaged and whatnot. The tubes that you see here go down to that collar, which rides on the governor, and there's a clip that goes right there. Right in there someplace that holds that in place. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, at some point, I have lost that clip. So, yeah, so I'm looking for that. And probably just going to have to buy a new one, because I'll be damned if I can find it. Anyways, I also replaced the bushing on the end of the that one right there. And I was inspired to use my new press over there. So I took the new one, this is the old one, took the new one, set it on top of the old one with a big fat washer that covered it, and used it to push it back through. making sure to orient that hole in the correct location. I think it's in the top of the case right here. Maybe the bottom of the case. Anyways, that doesn't really matter as long as you get it in the right place. And literally just pushed it through. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. How good is this one? I don't know, but I have one in the kit. I got a press. Let's just put it in. Be done with it. No questions. So I am currently, like I said, looking for that clip. I've cleaned everything up I can find, so I'll keep looking for that. Oh, next step will be to put the actual overdrive unit in there without the clutch packs and stuff. And actually, before that, I will be disassembling that one more time to change out one of these shims. And once I do that, I will put it back together and put the tail shaft back on it with the overdrive unit inside of it, even without that housing for the governor, to check the end play. And at that point, I guess I wait until a new clip shows up, unless I stumble across it. It's going to be one of those things where I'm going to find it once I'm all done, or I buy a new one and it shows up. But that's the way it goes. All right, talk to you. Bye. All right, so after messing around with this a couple times, I had to take the overdrive out because I didn't get the splines aligned correctly, so it wouldn't go down all the way like it is now. Take it apart several times. Ended up just taking a file to the very end of the shaft, the splines, to give it just a slight bevel so that it would line up, because I could not get it any better. I don't have an alignment shaft to throw in there. Anyway, so did all that, got it all together, and then I forgot that there's a clip on this shaft in here. It's actually underneath. It's on the output shaft of this, and it goes inside the overdrive unit. Forgot to put that on there, so I was having all kinds of weird adjustments for this end play. Did take this all apart and took out all the clutch packs and all that stuff so I can put, get it together easily enough. But now I have, if you can read that or not. Whoa, knocked the thing off the shelf here. 38, 35, 37 thou. That's pushing up on the input shaft, going through the whole unit. So I'm trying to do it again. That's a big ply bar on the other end of it. And so anyways, yeah, cool, good enough. Anyways, so, but there's a clip, I don't know, clip that holds this in place. I managed to lose that. I think I mentioned that already, so got to order one of those. And then I get to take that all apart again. But that's the easy thing, so hopefully that won't be too big of a deal. So before I go putting clutches and all that stuff back in this unit, this part here, I will fix that, put that back in, get this all completed, put it back on, and check this measurement again. Go from there. Hopefully everything will be right. If that's the case, then I will throw everything back in here and measure it one more time, make sure I didn't miss something. And hopefully by then, all the mechanical part will be done and I can work on the hydraulic part of it. Anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. It'll be another week probably before I get back to this, depending on how fast I can get that clip in here. All right, talk to you.